Remember that garden I showed you? Well, if a dwarf peach tree makes dwarf peaches, it makes a lot of them. And we had to find some way to use it, and we decided on peach jam.
It's starting to be sticky.
This was totally cool. I mean, literally, this jam will have grown. I mean, these peaches were grown, picked, cooked, and eaten all within 100 feet. It ended up making 2 jars for us and 1 for the Smiths. And then, of course, it was the 4th of July. Rhett and Paisley have lived through a couple 4th of Julys, but it's hard to explain what's going on the 4th of July. They don't yet grasp the concept of the country, but they definitely grasp the concept of fireworks. Mission accomplished. Come together. Pepe, focus. I admit I was a little jumpy with fireworks and the kids. There were no injuries, but I was a bit jumpy. Sorry about that, Paisley. The music, admittedly, is far more patriotic than my firework display. And the Smiths came over. I had some nephew and nieces in town, so they came and hung out with us as we burned things up. A minor display. I think Rhett enjoyed it. So boy. All boy. The grand finale. Okay, what could be more American than fireworks?
It's not even a block. Hey,
Blueberry picking. I don't know if that's American. I just needed a transition. Allison took the kids blueberry picking with their friends Bethany and Candy, kind of triangulating some friendship.
Did you taste any yet? Did you try one?
And we did a lot of swimming this week. We did not know this at the time, but this would be the Josh and Taylor Wilkins inaugural pool party. This was the first time they used this pool. They just bought a new house. It's a sweet house.
Jumping!
Just south of Marietta, and they have a pool,
She brought the GoPro.
which would stress me out.
The waterproof GoPro.
But the kids loved it.
Bye, Wilkins.
Bye, guys. See you, Shelton. Watch out for
The what? They scare me over nothing. My daughter just said goodbye, John. You've made a real impact in her life.
Yes, our children inside of
And now for something completely different.
Goggles. Goggles.
Brought to you by Rhett. Okay, again, I said this was the week of pools.
Glamorous.
This is Holland showing off her bathing suit
What is this? That's a cabinet.
and the power squat. She's going to be a catcher.
That's right.
Get him, Holland.
Okay, so the pool across the street has just upgraded the kiddie pool, and it now has fountains, and it has an infinity entry. This has made a huge difference. Fat Baby can go in there and play. She's tall enough.
I'm ready.
And Rhett and Paisley have continued their jumping board prowess. Watch this. I don't know what that is. That was a cannonball. Of course, you've gotta get ice cream at the pool. Okay, fair warning before the next scene. A couple weeks ago, I came out with a goal. And as I was going through the goals, I didn't actually finish telling you all my goals. Let me review. I've got a major project we go live in a couple months, and I really want to go live. Go live regardless of what happens around me. And 3, I think it might be time to finish a goal which has kind of been lingering. But we're going to have to wait on that. Come here. So I told you there was this goal, and then I didn't tell you what the goal was. And now I will introduce you to that goal. So I realize I've gained weight, lost weight, and it's a bit intimidating to, like, you know, commit to it. If I commit on YouTube, on my channel, I'm seriously committed. I mean, it's embarrassing to fail in front of everybody. So I'm hesitant about this, but I'm going to do it. Because how can I tell my kids to eat healthy and live healthy when this guy isn't healthy? So let's do this. This is some of Paisley's artwork. She learned how to stencil. Model called the Mifflin Saint, however you pronounce that. That's not in focus. Oh yeah. It requires a handful of inputs. First, age. Height. We are 6 feet. Weight. I'm just south of 240. Then gender. I am man. And we're just going to say that we are moderate. I'm putting periods in weird places. Whoops. Okay, this model basically says, I don't know why any of these numbers matter or the science behind it. I just know that if you plug in your numbers into these numbers, it gives you a calorie count, which is supposed to tell you how to maintain a weight. I don't know why that's the formula. I need to consume about 2,945 calories in order to maintain. And that's the key here. This is about maintain. So if that's the goal, except one problem. I am 240 pounds. If this is 2,945 calories in order to maintain a weight at 200 pounds, and finally the current weight, 3,227 calories in order to maintain these weights. If I just ate that, I would in fact never equal 200 pounds. And it's for this reason. If you just ate what you needed to maintain, 2,945, the weight loss goal would look like this. Always getting closer to your weight, but never achieving your goal. So you gotta take this and at least minus something to get to your goal. So the gist of all this is that math pretty clearly states that if you want to be a certain weight and you're above weight, you actually have to eat below what you have normally would eat to maintain the weight you want, thus giving mathematical justification for dieting. So I pretty much prove my point, but then I go on because I can't stop myself, and I explain how many calories you'd have to lose per week in order to get to a pound of weight loss, and how each week when you decrease your weight, you will of course make it harder to lose weight the following week. And so each time you drop weight, you make it harder to continue to drop weight, which is fairly self-explanatory. I just didn't feel like the math was that necessary. Between 2,300 and 2,500 calories per day. The goal of 200 pounds. You ready? Let's do it.